What is going on, everybody? How's it going? I don't got my camera or anything set up. Obviously, it's sitting right beside me. So, if you guys want me to slap on the mask and fire up the camera, I could definitely do so. But right now, it is currently not on. But anyway, let's do a quick roll call. See, we got in the house here. I see over on the Twitch there, Sojan80 subscribed with Prime. Whoa, insane stuff going on over there. Coming into the tubester, not too many people. Looks like we currently have 28 viewers and 4 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. I know we don't usually stream today, but with the way the market's going, obviously Monero's hitting new all-time high. So some coins the market's doing great, but for overall crypto mining, things are pretty rough. So we got to do more videos and stuff. So we released a video this morning. Now we're live streaming, and I'd like to change my schedule up a bit. I'd like to release like 2 videos a day, almost like a video every 12 hours. So like basing off my time, we'll do drop a video 8 in the morning, drop one 8 at night, so there's one going every 12 hours, and then possibly maybe do a live stream during the day. Now that's going to get very busy, so you guys might end up getting sick of me, but we'll see what happens. I might not live stream all the time, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I see the pirate in the house here. We see Altrak 89. What is happening? J-Rod D's in the house. First time 1392, all crypto 31, the toxic miner 6854, Jockwick miner UK 6629 was going. Whoa, pleasant surprise. Rabid mining stream, GE all. J Styles, why did we sell Monero too early, Rabid? Why? I don't know, but hey, you know what? I'm okay with it. 402 when the previous pump happened, I'm all right with that. Let's just jump into the prices here and take a quick peek. Going to Monero, it's down a little bit, but it's coming back up again. Okay, never mind. It's continuing to just hit new all-time highs. It's hitting a new all-time high again, like right now. It was down before when I started the stream, and I just caused it to pump, guys. Like it was down, and then I turned on the live stream, and now it's up. Wow, we got influence. New all-time high right now, like this second, we have a new all-time high Monero. That is absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Yeah, wow, insane. Great. I don't even know what to say, but yeah, going back here, we're gonna go back to a few months here. The 1 month, the year. Yeah, right in here when it hit 402 or something, 417. This is when I got rid. I only had a couple XMAR, not many, but this is when I did end up selling because you know what? It went over 400. I'm happy with that. Obviously, you could have waited a couple, got a couple, a couple hundred more at this, but who would have thought this would happen? This is actually insane. So it's pretty awesome to see this happening on Monero. Now, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. It can't keep going up because this could be bad for the future of CPU mining. Because if it starts getting too profitable, people are going to buy CPUs and things are being insane. So, this is almost feel like it doesn't feel like it because we don't know. But remember when Ethereum was only $200-300, $400, and then it started climbing and climbing and climbing. Next thing you know, it started becoming pretty darn profitable. Like Ethereum was only making 20 cents, 30 cents a time, and everyone was buying it because it was profitable. And then it exploded to $4,000 and became extremely profitable. Obviously, hash rate picked up by then. So, in theory, let's just take a look at this. Look at the profitability right now mining Monero on a 7950X CPU. Let's just do a quick recalculation. 22 kilohash, about 162 watts. We are 93 cents before power, 66 cents profitability. That's not bad. That's pretty decent in profitability. We can slap it to a GPU right now. Look at a 5090 right quick, and we can see 8-cent profit. Look at the profit difference. It is what is that? I don't even know. 8 cents here versus a CPU here. The profits at 12-cent power is 66 divided by 8. So what is that? 66 divided by 8. 8.2 times more profitable mining on a CPU right now than a freaking 5090. That is insane. That's insane. Now, Sherry, you can do other things on 5090s like fake crypto AI, which has nothing to do with AI at all. Most likely it's rentals. What is going on here? I got to put this to 12 cents because it's not, so I'm lied. Okay, we got 46-cent profit. So we got to redo this. Adds out way too cheap power. All right, so we're going 46 divided by 8. So 5.7 times more profitable right now. So that's crazy. So we like no 6.1 gigahash online right now. Like it'd be awesome for Monero to keep going up, but again, like people are going to start buying all these CPU miners, and then once prices finally tank, there's going to be a lot more competition for CPU coins. Like look at Random X. We even got 34-cent profit happening on Epic Cash here for Random X, which isn't bad. XDAG is at 34 cents as well. Atika Random X 34 cents here. We got Random X Nice Hash is 27-cent profit. Zep is at 25 cents. Like all these coins, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins that are profitable at 12-cent power on a 7950X versus 0 coins on a GPU. So crazy times, guys. Crazy times. But this is awesome. We got to keep watching this. Monero is hitting new heights, new all-time highs, new insaneness right now. You guys keep at me here. Let's go into the live chat, see what we got going on here. Zapire, okay, morning. Live stream, Jock Miner. Could be a good time. I'm trying for the upteenth time to flash Umbrel so I can get a Bitcoin on management days already on this. Man, that sucks. So you're using a PC and stuff, right? Did you try the USB method? You put in a P. Did you try the USB method? Install it off that? Because they said if it's a Pi, you have to flash it to the drive and whatever. But use the USB installation method, just like you would install Windows or something. But do that with Umbrel, and that seems to have worked for me for the mini PC. Jock says, "Let's see the mask." Oh, you guys want to see it? I smashed it. Ogre stinking the place up again. Ooh. I'd like the live streams with guests. I would offer to come on sometime, but you would probably lose all your subs. I like the live. Yeah, I like the live streams with guests too, because then my throat doesn't dry out or something. So I try to get live streams with guests, as much as I can. Usually before I go live, I send out a few DMs and see if anybody bites and wants to come on or not. I didn't this time, but yeah, usually I try to. It'd be nice to try to find like a standard set group of 3, or kind of what Misfit Mining used to do on Saturdays, but they don't seem to do that anymore. But it'd be nice to find a nice set group of people that want to stream, like maybe on Saturdays or once a week, maybe Sundays or something, like Saturday night, maybe Sundays. Actually, Sunday would work better because in the summertime the day's a lot longer. So basing on Sabbath, I won't be able to live stream on Saturday at all because sundown happens so freaking late. So maybe Fridays or a Sunday we'll see. If I can figure out, a core group here to get together for those type of streams. So we'll see what happens that. Irony is we should have all pre-ordered the Bitmain ASIC 1 mega hash miner. Yeah, irony is no, don't do that. Do not be pre-ordering an X9 right now. For all we know, like some people are saying, "Oh, leave it to Bitmain. Bitmain's pumping XMR right now because they want to sell pre-orders on the machine." Now, is it a possibility? I have no idea. We don't know what really goes on in the background, but I would highly urge nobody to be pre-ordering X9s, especially right now, because this is going up. For all we know, the pre-order price is going to go up soon as well because of this, but they're not shipping for at least 6 months. So in 6 months' time, we could see a very different profit margin happening. Like right now, if we come into here, we can see the X9 say $35 a day. Let's just do a refresh, share this tab, refresh. Yeah, 35.48 a day, and that's still $5,000. Like even right now, like what is that for an ROI? So say 5,000, it's like 5,100 or something. Divide that by 35. That's only a 145-day ROI. That's pretty good. But remember, this is going to be down to like maybe $1 a day. This could even be in the negatives by the time it finally releases, because Monero could be DAC down to below $200. Obviously, a lot of hash rate's going to come off the network and stuff when that happens. And, ultimately, those are going to be the best hardware to have online. But it's going to be a lot cheaper also. It's going to probably drop to only like $2,000 for all we know. So just be very careful when it comes to pre-ordering stuff like that for sure. Zoom in, please. Zoom into what? What do you want me to zoom into? This chart? This thing? or something else? Or you want me to zoom in? What were you looking at? This? Zoom into here? Which one do you want me to zoom into? 720p. Yeah, it's 720p for everybody right now because the stupid program only allows me to stream in 720p unless I spend like $40 a month. So that's dumb for 1080. So I'm not doing that. I am only utilizing 720 for this. Now I could go back to Streamlabs and stuff, but then I don't get all the, all the nice features that you use in the studio. So that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But yeah, if you're seeing the stream in 720, that's normal. That's what it's being broadcasted in. What do we have here? It's close to 300 USD for 16 gig DDR5. Wow, really? Laptop memory now is $300 for 16 gig of laptop memory. That is insane. Like, wow, like what was it? Someone was saying the other day, yesterday's live stream, that you should get the mini forms, and then just get the laptop memory. But I'm like, well, isn't that memory going up as well? And now you just said $300 for laptop memory. Yeah, it's not any cheaper for doing this stuff. Last year I built my 7950X rigs for under $600 each. Wish I built more rather than buying CMP 100s. Yeah, yeah, well, we've been talking GPUs is rough. Hopefully, this does see a GPU reset where people finally quit, sell, get rid of them all, and ultimately, maybe in 2029, we could see some profit on GPUs. Now, on the other side of this, people are seeing CPUs have been doing decent. Hopefully, we don't see a huge influx of that. Now, we might be getting lucky. It's hard to say. It's not lucky because it sucks. Everything's so expensive now because of the whole AI demand thing and RAM and everything, but it's probably keeping a lot of people from building rigs because of that. So by the time this whole bubble thing on AI is over, most likely a lot of crypto prices are going to be tanked, and then people won't want to build rigs anymore. So I guess it's really crazy to look at depending, but yeah, everything is so expensive right now compared to what it was. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, I have some laptop RAM. Money. That's crazy because I got like what? I got like 8 or 9 of those mini PCs for like all those eTMC nodes and stuff, and they all got 16 gigabytes of laptop memory. Oh, but they're DDR4, I think, not DDR5. So that'd obviously be a big difference there. Um, Getting ready for the BC2 halving, and we'll put everything on it until the difficulty goes back. What? BC2 is having already? How that's a little fast, isn't it? And like, how is it even happening when there's like one block being found a day? Like that's like be super fast if it's already talking about a halving event. That is insane. That's crazy. There's no way that thing should be having anywhere near close to having yet with how slow the blockchain's been going. But again, maybe they have a super increase halving event. Jockwick Miner, I would love to be a guest sometime. Only I've been into crypto for 4 years and I know jack all, but can certainly chatter about my journey so far. Yeah, hey, no problem. It doesn't matter if you're into crypto for 1 hour, 1 year, 1 day, one anywhere. Crypto is crypto. It's interesting to hear everybody's side and take on the whole situations. Why stream at 720? Okay, kind of went over that already. Screw 'em up. It's been like that for like a month, 720. You guys are just really realizing that 720p? Shoot dang, Zapire was giving the dog a bath. That's why I'm late. Oh, you were giving, okay, I got you. You were giving I thought you were saying Zapire was giving the dog a bath. Okay. J Rod D, I think people will still pre-order the X9 because they're afraid of, yeah, for sure. It's guarantee there's probably pre-orders going in like 100%. I just want to see does Miner Bros and stuff have this yet? Um, X9 search. Bitmain app Miner X9 July batch. Add to cart. Can you pre-order this right now? Has been added to your cart. View cart. All right, coupon code Rabid. Apply. $70 off. Removed. Yes, it worked. Proceed to checkout. Oh, well. If you want to pre-order, guys, Miner Bros code Rabid seems to work. Remember, this is with shipping and everything inside, included in everything already. So it may look cheaper and also lower cost type value. Import fees way less. So it may look like, a little more than Bitmain right now. But with Bitmain, you're probably gonna have to tack on, especially in the States, an extra $3,000. So it's probably $8,000 to buy from Bitmain, and plus shipping. And here we see about six. Might have to tack on maybe an extra $500-600 for imports. I don't even know. Maybe not even that much. Hard to say. But yeah, for the most part, you can get it here by the looks of things. Now, again, I urge you guys not to, but as you mentioned, people most likely are pre-ordering it. So if you are, smash the link, guys. If not, just try not to. But I agree. We don't know about the limited supply thing. X5 was definitely in very limited supply, and it was very sought off miner, one of my favorites. And then, you just can't find them anymore. And then the X9, we don't know if it's going to be the same. Now, if they release too many X9s, Monero decentralization is going to have issues. So it's hard. It's interesting to say that a lot of them come out. We could see a full-fledged fork nerf on them, not even V2, like something else. But it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Bitmain's smart, so they're probably just going to release a few here and there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So it'll be interesting. Rio 6969, howdy, what is happening? I'm not sure if I said that. I might have, but I see you there. Will you be turning your rigs on, or do you want to sell them to me for a laughable low profit or even at a loss? Yeah, you can just, how about you? I'll just give them to you. Rabid mining giveaway. I'm giving away all my CPU mining rigs. How about that? Would that be wicked or what? You guys would love that, wouldn't you? Oh, I gotta log back in? For frig's sakes. All right, we can't look at this stuff right now. No, I'm not giving away my CPU mining rigs, guys. I'm not. I can't do that. We need XMR test with single dim of DDR5 at 4800. 48. Interesting. So I did do that test I was talking about yesterday. I did the test, and the results are very surprising. I was going to release that video today until I did the numbers on when I previously mined, and obviously we've seen what video I released already, which is this guy. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. But most of you guys probably seen it. This guy right here, CPU mining explosion, mining hodl to the moon. Single 3900X would have been making $19 per day if you hodled your coins, guys. Insane. So that's what we released today. But I did do that test, so I'll record that one later and probably release that one in the morning. But we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I did do that, but I did it with 6,000 megahertz. I had the high bandwidth on, as well as the what's it called? I had the high memory bandwidth and XMP profiles on for that test with single and two sticks. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna do it again and turn off high memory bandwidth, and then I'll see what it looks like with one and two sticks, and then I'll do it again with no XMP. That way it's right back down to, like, it'll only be, what will it only be, like 3,000? I don't even remember what these things run with XMP. I think XMP doubles them. So it'll be under 4,800 on the 6,000, I think, with that. So I'll do that one as well. And then I was also curious about trying it with four sticks. As we have heard, four sticks slows down the performance of supposed Ryzen CPUs. So I wanted to try with four sticks inside, because I do just happen to have four sticks of RAM DDR5 just laying around, right? So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put in the four sticks also and test that. So I'm going to get all those ones complete for the rest of the day here. And then I'll record that and release that tomorrow. So be ready for it. Yes, I will do not the ordering the X5 again. Yes, I will not do the not ordering the X5 crypto politics. Okay, oh crap, what are we at here? Bitmain is known to do that. Yes, they are very well known to do that. Calling dibs on 5950 or 3950. Oh, crib 123. I just found 12 by 4 gigabyte DDR3 RAM sticks. Worth anything? I don't know. DDR3. If GPU mining was picking up, then it might have been because I think DDR3 is what a lot of the old the GPU mining rigs were running on. To keep myself warm, Monero plus Zealous here, a small 400-watt mining rig. Oh, what do we got here? Not everyone can have rig for each coin in existence. That's true. You need so many. There's so many rigs out there, and like, I can't do that. I can't split my rigs up either. Like, I can't mine. Put a couple rigs on Monero, put a couple on Zeph. Like when I want to mine a coin, I just gotta throw it all on there. Boom. Like I can't split it up. I don't know why. I just can't for some reason. What do we got here? Yellowstone mining crypto. Rabid, get some mini form CPUs and I'll send you crazy good OCs for the community. Oh man, I want to get my hands on those, but the sad truth is I can't afford it. I just can't. It's crazy. I'm barely, trying to barely covering bills here with how much everything has dropped. So yeah, everything's pretty rough. So yeah, I can't afford it, like any rigs, anything right now. So I've had my eyes on those for so long, but sadly I just can't do it. Yeah, it sucks. um was that Monero botnet works well. Yeah, well, if you could set one of those up, then that would work well for sure. I'm waiting for a Mistform board with 9,000 series chips. I want that improved ABX 512 just in case. That would be interesting when they start pulling those off for sure. The 9,000. Those should be releasing soon. How long did it take them to release the 7,000 when that happened? Sell some DDR5 to cover bills. He could do that, but no, I need that. I need that wrap. Oh man, because then I get through that month, and then I'll be in the same boat again. Now I'm out of RAM. Now I'll be out of RAM, and I still have bills coming. So yeah, I don't know. XMP is Intel, Expo is AMD. 100%. They both do the same thing though. But yeah, some RAM doesn't have AMD in it, so they only have the Intel X or have the Intel XMP. But for the most part, if you can see Intel and Expo, then the RAM is working with that. Some motherboards only read it as XMP as well. So, but yeah, if you ever see that, if you ever hear someone say XMP and you've never seen that, you only see Expo all the time, then that's exactly the same thing, Expo. And if you hear people say Expo, they're also referred to XMP depending on what you're using because different naming schemes depending on the motherboards and stuff like that. Your 170 HX water block is stuck in customs. Hopefully it goes through this week. Stuck in customs. Damn, you got a water block coming in for your 170s? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Liquid cooling them bad boys, huh? Scaper, I see you. Happy Monday. Yeah, Monday. It is Monday. I'm all messed up because I don't usually stream. We're at 6:06. Let's take a look at the Monero all-time high time and price and stuff. Volume. Look at the volume. 190% increase to $481 million. Wow. Wow. All-time high is 29 minutes ago at 6:06:41. That's crazy. That's insane that we just hit another new all-time high in Monero. Like, wow. Go Monero, go. It's rocking to the moon. Monero's doing things, right? Let's see what's Zcash doing. How's the Zcash come back up? Zcash is coming back up. It's back to 400. Nice. How's the best coins there? What is this? XTM is up 34%. Okay, interesting. Monero's obviously 21. Quai is still up 87% in the past 7 days. Still going. Initverse, INI is up 8%. We got Gram is up 4. Zap, come on, Zap. You're sitting at 77 cents. Get in line. Look at Monero's doing things. We had Zcash, fake privacy was even doing things. So come on, Zap. It'd be nice to see a nice 5, 6, 700,000% gain here on Zap. Let's go. $100 Zap. I know a lot of you guys would be happy with that. I know I definitely would be. Zill, what are you doing? Like Zill sitting back still at under half a cent. Like what a last all-time high was 23 cents on this. We got THT, which got overtaken by China. That's up 3% at 3.5 cents, a little above it. Virus is up 3%. Nice. So what's our biggest losers? Bum, bum, bum. Nacho the Cat down 18. Dynex down 14. MXC down 13. Oh, poor Octa.Space is only at 17 cents. That makes me very sad. I had high hopes for Octa.Space. Hopefully it still has some time. It has a couple weeks before this last final altcoin season ends, but oh, it's looking rough. Looking rough. 17 cents. Aeon down 11. Avian, Abilene, Bitcoin Cash is down 5. Chlor is down 5. Chlor has just been in rough shape ever since it decided to say "see you later, miners." It's just been free fall. See you later, redness. Dero is down. Another one. Litecoin is down. Raven is down. XTAG is down. Helium, I get a lot of you guys don't really care about that. Radiant is down. Is Radiant still dominated by Dragon Ball? What's the latest? Anyone know? I haven't been following that since they released their ASICs and stuff. Like, what is going on there? Nexa's like, oh wow. Flux is down. Is that a surprise? Most likely not. Cadena is down. Hive Mapper is down. Like, come on, we need $1 honey here. Let's go to the moon. QRL is down. Digibyte is down. Ergo's another one that's kind of disappointing here. It usually pumps every single time, and this time it's what is this? Depicts the Ergo first year token, community token on different blockchain. Post, so yeah, I don't know where all that is, but yeah, like $18, $17, $18, and like nothing. It pumped 2017, 2018, 2021. It did its thing. We're still waiting for it to do its thing here, but it hasn't. What is happening? Why? Why? Oh man, yeah, rough times. Rough. Where were we? Kaspa. Yeah, I don't know about that. Wow, 4.6 cents. That is rough. That is rough. When was its all-time high? 1 year ago, July 31st, 2024, 20 cents, down 77 cents. All-time low 4 years ago, 0001. Imagine. Let's just do some numbers on that. Like, obviously, it'd be hard to get it at the all-time low, like whenever it was. But let's just say $1,000. 0001,699, and you get $1,000 worth. 1,000 divided by 1,699. So that's like 5.8 million coins. So let's times that by. Now this is if you played Kaspa to a T, absolutely perfect, $1,000, and then you sold that for 20.7 cents. Let's just see, times 0.20.7. Oh yeah, 1.2 million. So if you were to put in $1,000 at the low and sold at the high, you would have made $1.2 million with off $1,000. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby. But did anyone do that? No. Everyone's still waiting for Kaspa to moon, and it's looking pretty rough. Rough in Kaspa Town. All right, Cubic. They've been having a rough time lately as well. We got Chia. I have no idea what's going on with Chia. I forgot Chia even existed until I just seen it. Oh, Raptorium, come on. We need $1 Raptorium would be nice. 20-cent Raptorium would be amazing. CRO hasn't done anything this cycle either. It went to a little over $1 in 2021 now. Like, I don't even know what the highest we've seen yet is. Not very much. Lithium's not doing anything. Leo isn't doing anything. So a lot of these coins that haven't seen bull runs and stuff that we were hoping for haven't really been doing anything. That sucks. That sucks. All right, let's go back to the chat. What are you guys talking about? Still mining Octa.Space on your Apollo V1 Mini Classic. Nice. You know what? The yields are probably but they have their halvings and stuff too. That's the other issue. What's the net hash on Octa.Space right now? 2.9 terahash wonder, is there an Octa.Space network hash rate? Let's just see. Like, is there a chart anywhere? Might have posted that stream. Octa. What? Google is saying the current network hash rate is 7.19 terahash. What? We can clearly see it's two. Look at this. The current network hash rate for Octa.Space is 7.19 terahash. No, it's not. It's it's 2.09. So that's out of whack. But where I want to see like network status, is there a chart to see how much hash rate there was and fell off? And like two miners have one? Two miners. No, they don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much hash rate there was or fell off. So there must have been at least 7 terahash at one point. So that, because Google says that's where it is right now. Oh man, Nacho. Accidentally caught the stream again. I tired of YouTube notifications failing. Oh really? You keep failing? I don't know what's going on with them. I said that right at the beginning of chat. Yep, it's glitchy. I said Quai is on the rise. Yeah, it's still going. I'm still mining QRL, Kyla Coin. Oh yeah, Kyla Coin. I forgot about that. You're saying Kyla Coin. Keep an eye on that. Doge, as of yesterday, finally jumped on the Quai bandwagon with Kapow and Script. Discord notifications work better than YouTube. Yeah, yeah, they seem to always work. Did you see the rug from Viral? Random Viral algo. A few days ago, devs just disappeared like that. Explorer down, nodes not working, deposits off on exchange, people still mining it. Viral. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is. Is it on Viral right here? Random Viral, our plan. Price tankage, difficulty tankage, safe trade, 275, 24-hour volume. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting turn of events, but yeah, you can definitely see the hash dropped here. 45 down to 24. So, right. Oh, this hash must have went to solo nodes or something because it's up 45 and then went to 42 mega hash of network hash rate still. 42% of the network's unknown. So somehow it went to a solo node, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. On here we can see almost half the blocks are found unknown. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that one. I remember hearing about that coin a while back, but I totally forgot about it. Spec from the Discord, by the way. Crap, I have a ton of viral. RIP. Oh, do you? Oh no. Oh no. Check it out. There's still volume. There's still some volume, but who knows? Will a dead cat bounce or is it just done for? Who knows? I have no idea. Crazy times though. What else do we have to check out here? I guess we can check out, see what this is looking like. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this is telling us some better numbers. Oh, it's the 170. 13 cents, 14 cents, 50, 80, 4 cents, 7 cents. Everything's all quiet again, except for Grin. It's so crazy how we see Grin. Who has one of those mini Grin miners, the A6? Like we see Grin pop up here every once in a while for GPUs to be profitable. Like obviously it's not much, 2 and 3 cents, but like there's ASICs on this. So you're competing with an ASIC, but there's not very many ASICs out there. So that's the other interesting thing. 6,800, 1 cent. Like, where do we hit the negative break even? So 1, 2 cent. This break evens from about here pretty much. Well, this is all considered you're just breaking even, really. Minus the 170. And it's competing. Quai is now competing with Zealous on the 170 for profit. They're pretty close. Now, if you have cheaper power, it's looking like Quai would be the better option because you're getting higher revenue. So the lower your power cost goes, the more Quai looks better for you. So we can do that test right now. Let's say you have 7 cent power. Let's see if Quai looks better at that point. Yeah. Now we see Quai is taking over. when it comes to that because that higher revenue. But it does use quite a bit of power to run that. But interesting. Like across the board pretty much. Even though we're in the negatives, but Kwai's just taking over, huh? Kwai network domination. Let's take a look at SOAP. Let's see if we can find Kwai SOAP. Let's see if we can see how much have they made so far. The dashboard. Boom. Revenue by chain. All right, so let's see who's been rocking it. So revenue by chain. Who's been earning them the most amount of money? Oh wow, it's been no Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash has been. Now, if they had more hash rate on script, it would probably be Dogecoin, but they don't have that much hash, but they're dominating some of the other chains here. But for the most part, we can see $158,000 coming in from Bitcoin Cash, 105,000 coming in from Ravencoin, 18,000 from Litecoin, and 121,000 total revenue, 404,000 since they did this. 9.4 million Kwai coins burned so far. That's insane. Is this the amount of blocks they found? Yeah, 89 Doge blocks, 81 Bitcoin Cash blocks. So they found more Doge blocks, which makes sense. Block time on Doge is only 1 minute. So it makes sense. If you're solo mining like Litecoin, you have a better chance of finding Doge blocks, which is the block you want anyway, over Litecoin blocks because, Litecoin is a slower blockchain. It's 2 or 3 minute block time, 2 minutes, I believe. And Dogecoin is only 1 minute. So just block time alone, you have double the chance of finding a Doge block than a Litecoin block. And this is the block you want anyway. You don't really care about any of the other blocks. But yeah, you can see even the stats here are proving that it's almost double. It's a little over double of Litecoin blocks that they're finding for the same amount of hash rate, obviously, because they're merge mining it. They're racking up the freaking Ravencoin blocks like crazy. You can see their Kapow hash rate 1.7, what? 1788 gigahash. Whoa, that's insane. That's like 1.7 petahash, isn't it? Is petahash right after that? Hold on, give me a second here. I gotta check something. Gigahash, terahash. I mean, yeah, I got that messed up. Terahash. So they got like 1.7 terahash on Kapow. That is insane. Let's take a look at let's just see. RVN 1.7 terahash. Wow, they're rocking it then. Look at that. They're in second place. 1.7, they're almost as big as two miners. But how does that work? Because it's saying there's only 31% unknown. But if they're almost a second place pool, well, I guess yeah, there's only 4 terahash here. Okay, and then almost two. That does make sense actually. 4.24 terahash. That's counting this 2 terahash here. So you add in Kwai's 1.7. Yeah, so they're almost as big as two miners on here. The GPUs are out there. You can see the GPUs are rocking Kwai. We can honestly say Kwai is a very popular coin when it comes to GPU mining right now because of that. So let's take a look at the other chains. So they got SHA-256. So this is Bitcoin Cash, 380 petahash. 380 petahash. Let's do this. I should do a video on this just to show how, Kwai, how big the network actually is now. So what do they have here again? Where is it? SOAP. We're gonna bring that here. 380 petahash. Wow, they're the third largest pool here. 380. They're bigger than Ant Pool. Kwai is bigger than Ant Pool when it comes to mining Bitcoin Cash. Third place with 380 petahash. That is crazy. Kwai is like these guys getting way more compute power than Cubic ever has and ever will be, especially with Cubic's stupid halving events they do. And the only way they were able to do this is to remove their halvings, and they increased their emissions fivefold so that they could pay miners enough to do all this. Now, Cubic has to do the same, or they're not going to be able to compete with this. They want to move in the Doge mining. No one's going to move their ASICs to them if you don't pay them. Like, come on. But anyway, third largest pool here. So let's take a look now at script. 15.27 terahash. 15.27. All right, Litecoin. Let's see where you're at here. 15.27. 15 point there. Yeah, see, they're small on script. They're only down here. So they're in 11th place. They're barely above Luxor Tech. So on when it comes to script, they're decent, right? But they're small. So if they had more script hash rate, we'd really be seeing an increase in the Quai price because their pool, if they got their pool up to like top 5 levels, wow, we'd probably start to see some movement on Kawhi for like it's already pumping, but we probably see some pretty good pumps because then we would start to see the Doge revenue really take over. Like, look how small they are, and look at their Doge revenue, 121,000. Being beat out by Bitcoin Cash at 158. But like, if you doubled up the blocks they're finding by moving, getting a little bit bigger, bam, here you go, 241,000, and so on by how much they would have made so far. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, if they ended up with more script hash rate, guys, this thing would start moving pretty good, probably. So it's up to you. I'm not saying move your hash rate over to Quai on script. Do whatever you want, but I, I'm wondering if I should help them out a little bit because it's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. The value that they're removing from the other chains and making theirs go up. They like it's nuts. It's nuts. All right, continuing on. What do we got in the live chat here? Escaper, he remembers when he was happy to sell his XMR at 410. And speaking about that, I don't know if you're already gone in yesterday's live stream, Scaper, but I saw your comment about running the stuff through what's it called? Running them through the air ducts, the vents. So, that's an interesting concept. I thought about that before, but I can't remember why I didn't do that. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely an option is try to do that. Squirrel Mask says, do those bid axes work for mining Quai through BCH? Yes, they should actually. Yeah, there's SHA-256 miners. So yeah, any SHA-256 miner will work. So yeah, you could use your solo bidax miners to, I guess, you could pool mine or solo mine on Quai with them. So yeah, the option is there. They would definitely 100% work. Bits, please, YT Amplifier. I've been in Discord asking questions about the Trust Me Bro has come up on several things. Like the Ravencoin wallet they have. They say they sell it and buy Quai, then burn it. Quai, but who's to say they don't actually have the Ravencoin wallet with billions of dollars? Quai to $1. Let's go. I am making 800 Quai a day. 800 Quai Northern Crypto. Wow. 800 Quai a day. What all are you running on that? Let's have a look. Price of Quai right now. What is it? Oh, Monero's dipping. Quai network. 800 Quai a day at the current price is, I guess you just move the zeros over twice. So 1, 2. That's $8. $8 a day at current price. 0.08149. Times. Oh, I did that wrong. 800 times 0.08149. Oh, 800. Duh. I was thinking just 100. That's $65 a day. That's pretty good. What the heck are you running on Quai to get 800 Quai a day at current price? That's $64 a day. Nice. That's sweet. For Quai, Cryptex is good for prop, and Stratum X is good for solo. I'm barely getting 50 Quai a day. See, Stratum X, though, is good for solo, but that's the thing that they're implementing. You can run Stratum X as solo or pool. And everybody running a node, that's where it becomes P2 pool. So I encourage everybody to, in theory, run a node and pool mine, because then it's like P2 pool for Monero, where you are mining to your own node, but the pools and nodes are all linked to each other for your own pool. So it bypasses zero pool fees for all you guys mining on it. Therefore, you are pool mining to your own nodes and getting paid for it at no fees. That's how it's meant to be mined with F2 pool and Monero, right? So that's adding that decentralization. So Stratum X has two things. We kind of talked about that the other day. They DM'd me on that. But yeah, it is essentially it's just like at P2 pool. So if you want to mine Quai, I would that's the way to do it. That would absolutely be the way to do it. Then you bypass all the pools, pool fees, all that stuff, and you're adding decentralization to the Quai network. So utilize the Stratum X because it's built into the nodes now, unless it's not updated to that yet. All I know is on the new nodes, it's supposed to be implemented. So I don't know if they meant coming into the next update or it's already implemented. 700 terahash of S19 on Quai. 700 terahash. Oh gosh, you got a lot of hash rate rocking there, beat. Okay, yeah, 700 terahash. Nice, nice. You got some good. That's a $64 a day, 74 terahash or 700 terahash. Insane. Um, what else we got here? I'm barely getting 50 Quai a day. Jeez. Wonder what I'd be getting for Quai. Like if I threw my L9 and stuff on it. Do you know what sucks though? They don't have a CPU side. What they Quai should add a CPU side. We got the GPUs, you got the ASIC GPUs. I'm gonna ask them about that. How come you guys don't have anything for CPUs for Quai? Now they have to, yeah, but in order to do that, they're gonna have to change their emissions up again. They'll have to add more emissions, or they won't be able to pay. Because if you add another chain and keep the same emissions, that means the emissions to these guys would all have to go down. And obviously, people don't want that, so they'd have to increase their emissions even more to allow CPUs into here without hurting any of the other people. But I'm gonna ask them, like, so, hey, how come you guys don't have anything for CPUs? And you know what? I should ask that right now. I'm gonna see if I can find a DM from them. Um, interesting. How's the fee work? Correct. You can add your node to the mesh of nodes called Stratum X. Run a node, yes. Put it. Okay, I'm asking them right now. I'll even show you that. I'm gonna ask them. What do we got here? Where's my thing? Replace screen sharing window. Discord right here. All right, here we go. Move this. How come you can't see me? Him and oh, hey, and check. So, do you guys have any plans? There, see? Do you guys have any plans to add a CPU mining side to Quai? You got everything else. Oh, I'll see if they get back to me or not. That'll be very interesting. Oh, he's already typing back. Likely so. Yes. Breaking news. You guys see it first right here. They're going to be adding CPU stuff. Likely, yes. We'll take some time and a new hard fork, but we would like to. There we go. We already got an answer, guys. Awesome. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks. There we go. Oh, man. That's crazy. What happened? Why did it just change? Window. That's weird. How come my thing changed now? But all right, let's go back. Why is my thing not changing around? Weird. I'm gonna have to stop my screen share. It's not working. Stop screen sharing. Add screen share. Share. All right, so now it's there. That's weird. Why did it do that? But anyway, yeah, you guys see it there first. They're adding CPU stuff. They plan on it. It's gonna take another hard fork. Did you guys see all that, or was it too late? I'll put it right back on there for a quick second so you can see it. Play screen share just so you know. Discord share. There. So likely so, yes, it will take some time and a new hard fork, but we would like to. And I said, awesome, thanks. So plans are in the works, guys. The plans are in the works. Awesome. There we go. Done. You guys all saw? Yeah, I wasn't sure when it blanked out on me or anything. So there is going to be a CPU side coming, probably for Monero and stuff. So CPUs will have an option to mine Quai as well coming forward. So there's some other awesome news. There we go. So we're going to have a chance to turn on our CPU farms. Breaking news, huh? That's like instant. We got the answer right away. Can I solo mine BCH for Quai? If yeah, I'm pretty sure they have solo mining. If they do, but yeah, you could for sure. Rabid to the Quai rescue. Oh man. RX profits for the X. Oh, J-Rod, that's interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do there. Yeah. I imagine it's gonna be for Monero. So that would be X9 Quai mining. Yes, you're right. That's a good take on that. That's interesting. We need some X9s. Oh, I don't know, like X9. It's gonna be so many people want that miner. I know it. You guys better be smashing my links. Like it's insane. Um, okay, how does it differ from Zealous V3? How's what differ from Zealous V? Well, Zealous V3, Zealous, it's not multiple chain or anything. Zealous is just. Are you trying to refer Zealous to Quai? Is that what you're trying to ask to Jockwick Miner? Oh, use case. I don't know. I don't really follow use case or anything. I don't know what any of them are actually doing. I just look at mining profits, how they're helping miners. Use case for Quai is they're doing everything miners wanted a coin to do, and they're doing the opposite of what every other coin does in terms of mining emissions and stuff. Like everybody that you really look back of it, all these coins, all they are is like a fork of Bitcoin or a fork of something. That's why we have all the halvings in there. They just maintain everything that's already in the code and not change it. Kaspa obviously did things where they made the emissions way fast and stuff like that. So there's changes. But for the most part, most coins, they have a halving event every 4 years. They do this every 4 years, blah, 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 blah. We need less, emissions, what's it called? Deflationary and things like that, but it only seems to work on Bitcoin, nothing else. As soon as we have a halving event on any other coin, Raven, whatever, those coins, all that happens is they seem to lose value and they lose security, lose their hash rate. And what Quai is actually doing is they did the exact opposite. They increased their emissions by 5 times to pay miners in order to run all these chains. And then they're pretty much, it's smart and bad at the same time when you think about what's actually going on here with that. So you think of profit switching, or you think of mining a coin and just, getting paid in Bitcoin. It's pretty much use cases. I guess in theory is profit siphoning. Quai is on Tangem. That's rad. Yes, Quai is also on the Tangem hardware wallet. So there's that. But I think when you run the node, you can't use the Tangem address, which sucks, for the node to get receive payouts to. You have to use whatever that web one is or something. I can't remember the name of it. I have to do more information and dig into it. But yeah, for the most part, if you're just normal miner mining it, Quai is on Tangem hardware wallet. So that is awesome. But yeah, what Quai is doing is they increase their emissions to pay miners to mine these other chains. And while the miners are mining these other chains, they are taking the rewards, they're siphoning the value from the other chains and putting it in the Quai, which it's both good and bad. One is bad for the chains that they're siphoning out of. Like take Ravencoin, for example. They're the second largest pool, the second largest entity. So in theory, almost 50% of Ravencoin's profits and daily emissions is going into Quai. Is to buy Quai. So Ravencoin's own value is being burnt, almost 50% every day and moving into the Quai infrastructure, moving up. Same thing for Bitcoin Cash. We've seen what top 3 there is going into Quai. Script is only top 12 there in pools and stuff, so they're obviously small. But if they got more hash rate and stuff, and they'd be pulling money off that coin, which Doge is the second largest cryptocurrency for emissions, if they got a big chunk out of that, and I think that's why Cubic wants to target it because they see they're targeting the second largest cryptocurrency there is in terms of emissions. That is a ton of value to put into your own project. So I if they had more hash rate on that, we would really see Kawhi explode if they were able to do that. Now we're gonna see Cubic try to do the same thing, but the way Cubic is right now, I really don't see anybody trying to use it to do that once they implement it because one, they're gonna have to remove the emissions to the CPU miners. They already had a halving event, so they already cut half the money that they can even pay miners. So they're gonna have to do a full reversal on their halvings, and they're gonna have to pump a lot more money into their miners in order to pay them to do that. So it's going to be interesting to see how Cubic decides to actually do this when they try to start siphoning Doge value. So I think things are very interesting, but that's pretty much what it is. They're siphoning value from other coins, putting it into their own project. Do Quai nodes run on Umbrel? I you know what? I imagine Retro Mike could slap something together for that because you do have to do it in Linux. Like here, I got the instructions for a node right here. Let me just show you docs Quai right here because right there, he gave them to me. So let's just share this tab. Here we go. Run a node. How to start and run a Quai node. So here's pretty much. Oh, here's the requirements right here. Oh boy, you're gonna need more than just a normal mini PC for this. Uh, you need a fast CPU, 8+ cores. So you need like a 3700X plus just to run your one node here. Okay, 16 gigabyte plus of RAM, a fast SSD with at least 1 terabyte free space, and then 10 plus megabytes per second down. Oh, this says download service. Wonder what we need for upload. You think you'd probably need 10 up and down. So we'll see on there, but this is only saying download. So that means I could actually do this. And then here's your install. So you can either do a Mac OS install or Linux Snap install. And then here's your node configuration, mainnet testnet, node stop, environmental ordelios, and configure mining addresses and Coinbases. And like, here's all the instructions to do it is right here. Run an index node, check log outputs. Yeah. So here's all the stuff to do it. You guys probably want this here. I'll put this in the chat for you guys. Copy, paste this. Boom. There you go. Now you guys got the instructions. Now you guys got the instructions for that. Now, where am I going? Back to Quai right here. Let's check up on Monero again. Oh, it's making another comeback. Is it going to go back to 600? Look at it go. Might have been Modern Mining. What's Modern Mining doing? I asked him to come on the show, but he last couple of weekends, but he's been busy. But you know, one of the days we'll get him on. Good thinking, not mining, but love the community. Nice, nice. Yeti crypto. Yeah. Oh, there's Yeti. What's going on, Yeti? What's happening? What are you doing? Hey, Yeti. Some people are saying, did you quit? Are you no longer with Dynex? Are you still with Dynex and RTM? Are you working for all sorts of people now? Fill us in on what's going on. Thank you, not mine, but loving the community. What else do we got going on? Please use dark mode where possible. Yeah, I know. I usually try to use dark mode. Can I use dark mode on websites? Like that Quai node thing, for example, and mining pool stats. Can you get them in the dark mode? Oh, so you're no longer with Dynex, but you're lending a hand out at RTM. That's interesting. So what happened with Dynex? Are you allowed to say? Are you like under like some type of gag order? I'm just bugging you, but so you just quit or like that's interesting. Techman says, "What value does Quai bring to you? What value does Quai have? All of this is just to steal liquidity from other projects. Seems like a waste of time and resources." Yeah, well, that's definitely one way to look at it. We kind of went through that is what they're doing is siphoning value out of other ones. But On the miner side, you know, miners want to go where there's profit. So obviously there's profit there. So miners are moving in that direction. Oh, you can't say everything, but they chose to not renew your contract. Okay. So does that mean we could talk trash about Dynex again and you won't yell at me? I'm just bugging you. Oh man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Chuck McMiner, Yeti Crypto. I found your flag. I won. I completely forgot about it. Thank you. Found the flag. Quai brings me money and free heat. There you go. Northern Crypto Tech. He hits it. As a miner, Quai brings him money and free heat. Yeti says go nuts. All right, guys. So Dynex, I'm just kidding. I got nothing to say right now. I don't know what they're up to or anything that's been going on. We just seen earlier that it's red. So yeah, hopefully it goes up, just like everything else that we hold. But I don't know. Things are rough right now. Any other comments, chats going on? Anybody at all? We got 70 views, 33 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button, though. Come on. If you don't want to smash it for me, smash it for Monero at least. Smash it for Monero. Oh, boy. Free heat. What's my stream latency at, though? I wonder. Oh, yeah, it's ultra low, so we're good there. Any RTM update? Hey, yeah, speaking of RTM update, like, I don't know, but Yeti, that wallet, is it released now? I've been building the new. Oh, he's talking about it right now. Okay. The new RTM Electron wallet just got to finish up assets and smart nodes, and it's complete. So not quite complete, so not released yet, but it is coming. So yeah, I saw a little sneak peek about that. He sent me a DM a little while ago, and yeah, it looks awesome. So when it's complete, it'll be interesting to see the final product. So yeah, Raptorium does have a new wallet coming for everybody. I can send you some screenshots if you would like. Sure, if you want, you can fire a couple over, then we'll see. Can we mine Quai and get paid in BTC? Negative. I don't think so. I think everything is mining everything else and getting paid in Quai. So if you wanted BTC, you'd have to manually do your own swaps with that, which it still works out. You just have to do it yourself. What do we got here? Hold on, I'll jump over to YT and smash the like. Oh, Scaper's coming to smash the like button. I think we just lost a bunch of viewers when I said that. What the heck? uh, Too bad new wallets don't spike values 500%. Yeah, too bad. But you never know. Maybe it'll add easier use, or maybe they needed the wallet for. Like I know they were doing that other wallet, and you could do all this stuff in it, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe because they have the smart contracts and stuff going on now and all this, but maybe the new wallet enables features that you needed to build and do certain things. So maybe the wallet will help things moving forward. I don't know. Do you think BC2 can reach 10,000? Maybe 10,000 second block times it could probably hit. But as for a price, I highly doubt it. Oh boy. Yeti Crypto on weekends. Rabid does Collins. Maybe you can join him next time. I do Collins anytime. Like it doesn't have to be on the weekend. Anytime I live stream, if somebody wants to come on and talk, feel free. It's almost like open mic invitation all the time. Now it's a little late today, and if I go live tomorrow, then maybe we could try it out if anyone wants to come. But yeah, every day is open mic. If you want to come on a live stream at any time, I don't care. Come on. It's I'd like to have guests on because then I don't have to talk so much and my throat's like dead at the end of a live stream. Oh man. Uh Bitcoin 2 isn't the second chance, in my opinion. Yeah, no, it's promoted as a second chance, but I always like to say as soon as you start trying to say you're the next Bitcoin or you can compete or you're gonna flip Bitcoin or anything like that, you're gonna fail. You can't compete with Bitcoin. You're not gonna be the next Bitcoin. And Bitcoin 2 coming right out of the gate saying we are your second chance for Bitcoin. They're literally saying they are Bitcoin. Get us now. That was a failure from day one. Now it did get a nice pump. It went from like no value over to over $2. but now it dumped. It's being heavily manipulated with hash rate, and it saw a massive spike, which made mining it extremely profitable. But now that that big entity just took off and left everybody currently mining it to pretty much laughing in their face because the block times went from super fast and profitable for that one guy to extremely slow and not profitable at all. You just sent me some screenshots of something else for you on Discord. Okay, let's take a look at these guys. Something else for me. Is it top secret information that we're not allowed to show? All right, here's Yeti. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and a link to the setup by the looks of things. Ooh. All right, so anyway, let's jump into. Hold on, I gotta switch my screen around. Replace screen sharing. Discord, Yeti, boom, right here. All right, so let's take a look at some of these screenshots. So, RTM test wallet, create new wallet, restore from backup, import wallet. Hey, wait, import. Oh yeah, it's they don't have any seed phrases. Do they add seed phrases in now, or is it all still your wallet.dat file? Well, that's interesting. All right, let's see what the next one is. Here's your wallet here. Exit wallet, log out wallet, refresh balance, copy your wallet address, copy your public key. So that's your public, not your private, obviously. Refresh price. Oh, guys, if you smash this button enough times, we're gonna be millionaires. Oh, it's all blurry on the stream end, isn't it? That sucks. What's going on with my stream? Why does it look blurry on the side end there? But yeah, refresh price. You just keep refreshing it till it's the price you want. So $1 Raptorium if you hit it enough times. If only it worked that way. What do we got here? Wallet theme, official Raptorium. Here's where you can set up your RPC node settings. Nice. So you can link this to your own node if you really want to. And okay, we're back to the start there. Okay, sweet there. And then we're gonna close that out. Oh no, it X'd on me again. Oh man, why does it do this? Stop screen sharing and browse it back. Go back into here, share, and we're back. And then the other ones are some links for the download, so we can check it out also. So that's awesome. Good stuff there. Wicked. Oh, wait, I want to go back to CoinMarketCap. Why? Oh no, I didn't want that. Okay, go back to here. CoinMarketCap is here. There we go. I was like, why is that changing when it shouldn't be till I tell it to? But because I was changing the tab I was sharing. Passphrase on old wallets. Oh yeah, that's right. You do have that passphrase. So you don't want to forget those. It's a lightweight wallet, so it's based on a WIF wallet, which is your private key. It means you don't have to sync the entire blockchain. Oh, quick! Oh, awesome! It's a nice quick wallet too. Sweet. So yeah, so you have no node. Oh, that's even better. So you don't have to wait all that super long sync times and all that, and it'll save space on your computer. And okay, interesting. I think a lot of people would love that wallet then for sure. People, because that's the issue. A lot of people have sync issues, and you gotta sometimes bootstrap it and rebootstrap it and new versions. And I guess that would eliminate all that stuff. So yeah, I think people would really like that. I put some of my BTC on that EMCD thing. Need to use a VPN for the coin hold. Oh, depending where you are, really, you got to use. Where are you from, Amplifier? Where you at? You're in Canada, aren't you? I think. Yeah. Doesn't that work in Canada? What is this? Techman says, "Hey Yeti, Appalushi was asking about a FriendCoin wallet audit." Oh, FriendCoin wallet. Oh, someone was asking, who's Appalushi? Is that the FriendCoin dev or something? But I guess they want a FriendCoin wallet audit, if that's possible, Yeti. BTC, if you need a VPN, I have one I can give you a user on for 0. Oh, look at that amplifier BTC. Oh, he's the dev. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. So he wants to know if he can get an audit. Can Raptorium reach $1? Your thoughts? I highly doubt it, but it'd be awesome if it did. Crypto has done some pretty insane things. I'm happy with No, 5, 10, 15, 20 cent range. 50 cents a dollar would be absolutely insane. But I'm not saying nothing's impossible, but I'm saying it'd be very, very hard. you know? but yeah, I have no idea. But I doubt it. Check this coin in the Sue network. What is that? Algorithm HM. I'm just a mod over there, but kind of number two now. Ooh, tech man, number two. I have a bit more time available these days. so I think he's saying, yeah, you can audit that out in a minute. Any word on the script wallet? Which script wallet? Amplifier BTC. Any word on the script wallet? I don't know which script wallet this is. Or are you asking Yeti? Is he working on a different wallet? I don't know what's going on anymore. You mean the one I've been helping with? Oh, is that what you mean? You've been working on a script one too? For what coin? Or you mean like a wallet for all script coins? Or interesting. That'd actually be interesting. A wallet for all script coins because there's so many coins on there and they're all over the place. But yeah, all script. Okay, yeah, that would be interesting. Oh, for all that merge mining stuff. That'd be an interesting wallet for sure. It's released? Oh, it's already released. Rabid, get on your gaming channel and play chess. What? Play chess. Oh boy, I haven't played that game for so long. I haven't played chess. Oh boy. I should stream on the gaming channel though. What should I play? I could go on Arc for a little bit, maybe, do some runs, get a little bit of element times two. Oh, it's probably over now. Darn it. Maybe I'll do something. We'll see what happens. I feel better knowing Yeti is involved with a script wallet. Rabbit is a grandmaster. How'd you know? How'd you know? I just finished watching Queen's Gambit again the other day. See, that's a good show. I watched it a couple times now. Currently acquiring 6 satoshis a day on EMCT. Nice. It would be great old school stuff. That is old school. Yeah. I don't even know if I remember how to play chess. I used to kind of like it, but yeah, it's been a while. I don't even know, like, where would you find chess to play on? Probably online chess. I should look around and see, but I'd suck at it so bad. But it's something to do. Something to do, I guess, for sure. Top film. Top film. Yeah. All right. So, wow, we've been here for about an hour and 17 minutes, guys. So, I guess we're going to wrap this one up. Monero's doing, look, it's back to 605 again. Pretty much where we started the stream, it is now back to after its dip. So, we just streamed right through a dip. We caused a new all time high. We streamed through a dip. And now we're back. So interesting times, guys. I do appreciate all you guys for showing up to this live stream, though. Hit that like button before you do leave. We have 72 viewers, 36 likes. Share the live stream around and as well as the channel to all your friends and family and people you just see randomly on the street. I'm just kidding. Don't need to do that. But I'll see you guys all in the next one. Rabid out.